In this channel, we have a tradition where I suit up for the season finale. But, still no pants. Do you know why? Because this is a hobby, not a job. Let's begin. For a desired future. Yeah. We got two assassins here. Anakuji is a commodity. That's a crazy thing to say. Also, when showing like a nice little luxury little ship, talking about commodity. He's not a human, bro. He's an object. He's a product of the White Room. The masterpiece. But I don't think he even wants to really compete necessarily. He didn't come here to like compete in mind games with people. This place simply was a place where he could just live his life to the freest extent. Oh. He's thinking about Koenji. Shiba Sensei also got the notice, bro. These are White Room assassins. These are like war criminals, bro. They would torture a child until they forgot the memories if need be. If they weren't at school. That line to Ichinose, I don't think that was like an empty threat necessarily. Like I think he straight up would do that, but he's like, at school I can't really. This is crazy. Anakoji is coming off of a generational run right now where his entire class is united without him really doing anything. All of the setup and the framework that's been set up through the last 3 seasons has created an opportunity where Ryuen is literally taking a fucking L for Koji. Katsuragi now has Ryuen, you know, in like he basically took that role now. Arisu is literally operating and coordinating and helping him out. Koenji's popping up. Horikita's doing her thing. And then bro fucking gets a confession from Ichinose, Nagumo's beloved, and then goes and then leads her on. Gets the intel from Ichinose and then goes see Nagumo, and then bro gets pushed to the ground, who is the 3rd year like the guy of the school. The more I think about like this arc and the way that like things has developed, it's fucking crazy. And now the final cherry on the top, bro is gonna fight his teacher. Not to say any teacher, this is a chairman. He's gonna fight a principal of the school right now. Crazy. The masterpiece. Let's go! That intro scene is actually so hype. 2v1, 2 by the way. 1 child versus 2 grown-up assassins that's been like trained to be killers probably, and it's 2v1. What the fuck? Okay, cameraman, I see her titties, yes. A note? Noon. Expulsion. KA 12. Okay, go to that location. Was that I2? Oh, I just saw KA. No, I2, sorry, it's not 12. Yeah, that's the location. Who could have, like, given this to her? Ichinose? Arisu? K. Ibuki. Katsuragi. Hiyori. Ike. Nah, we haven't seen Ike in a long time. We still have to save Shinohara, remember that? Oh? Ibooks? She looks like she's doing better than before. She got hydrated, not just eating beef jerky alone in the tent. Nah. Oh, fuck. Who is that? You gotta find out. You're gonna learn today, bro. These two senpais are gonna get corrected. But it's crazy because each Ibuki and Horikita Suzune has been like kind of highlighted as like female combatants of their generation.
で納得したらこれ以上付きまとうのはやめてちょうだい。
どうも堀北先輩。
いちかさんよ。
1A by the way.
ちょっとあんた邪魔なんだけどこっちが先約なの。
勝手に押しかけただけじゃないんですか？
はあ？
何か目的がある
Rage
のか
baited
しら。
already.
してるの？指定エリアはこっちじゃないのに。じゃないよね。
She knows. She knows. Of course she
いろい
knows.
ろとお見通しなのね。難しいはず。
Her intel's
だとす
crazy.
ると
ちょっといつまでダラダラ話してんのよ。
She's being so antagonistic to Ichika. I think that Ibuki's gonna get it worse. It'd be funny if Suzune got it worse. But like, we'll see. Suzune has been kind of like respectful neutrally. Ibuki's like, fuck you, I got an appointment.
だとすると
ちょっといつまでダラダラ話してんのよ。
5点。
Ooh,
マジで最悪。
gapped.
気が済んだのなら試験に戻ること。
Also, it'll save her from embarrassment from getting gapped by Ichika right now. Suzune actually or a moment, kind of hype. 145, easy. And she wasn't even trying to compete with her either.
逆転。
I'd say it's still kind of impressive that Ibuki and Suzune still did it alone. Even if they're not like top ranking, like they did well on their own.
まだ逆転のチャンスは残っているわ。
そりゃそうだけどあんた指定エリア捨て
わけあってこの先に行かなくちゃならないの。これはチャンスよ、伊吹さん。
よなく逆転させてもらう。
Really?
ねえどうして
あなたが一番わかってるんじゃないのかしら。
どういうこと？
放り込んだ。
Hmm.
その狙いは何？
Did she though?
どこまでゲームをするのが好きなんだか。
ゲーム？
Who's she talking
私は
to?
綾小路君を。
わからないな。
It doesn't feel like she's the one, considering how she's talking to someone else here. You just love your little games, don't you? Why did you do it? It feels like she's talking to the person who wrote the note rather than to Suzune directly.
私は綾小路君を巻き込んで何をするつもりなの？
それはわからないな。歌手の一人に過ぎないみたいだから。
これ以上言葉遊びに付き合うのは時間の。
何も知らないのに仲間気取りはどうかなって思うよ。
Just cringe. She's an outsider. Suzune got told don't pry into my life. But Ichika honestly got to like hold Koji's face in the rain. Kind of crazy, but like Ichika's not really that wrong. Suzune has no clue.
綾小路先輩のこと何にも知らないのに仲間気取りはどうか。
あなたは私よりも彼に詳しいとでも言うのかしら。
Yeah.
もちろんしてあんなにかっこよくて賢くて、そして誰よりも堀北先輩は何を知ってるの？
Not much. What does she know? She's just like this silent guy that has like these secret skills. Then he shows up sometimes. But other than that, where did he get that? How did he get that? The one time she actually tried to go in, Koji was like, fuck off.
何よ。彼は綾小路君はこの学校で
Aww.
できた初めてだと思っていたけれど。
Season 1? This is crazy. The art design just like completely changed because it's just season 1 just recap stuff. They didn't even try to bother making it, you know, remake with their own fucking new line. But nostalgic scenes, I like it.
思っていたけれど想像よりもずっと実力があって
Yeah, yeah.
兄さんそんな自分を隠していて静かな学校生活を送りたがっている人。確かに私は彼について何も知らないかもしれない。でも私は彼のことを知り続けたいと
She
思っ
gonna
て
find out the secrets?
クラスメイトとよりもはるかに。
役
Good retort acknowledging the absolute L that like obviously she doesn't know shit about the White Room. Does she even know the White Room? No, I don't think so. But it's like, I'll know more. That was a good rebound.
クラスメイトとして友人として今のあなた
てる
A
の。
peon.
堀北先輩ごときが。
今はまだ実力が足りないかもしれなかった時助けられる存在になるつもりよ。
Honestly, I'd say she's already helping him. The fact that she's operating independently like that, she is the perfect tool of the generation. Ichika looks like very annoyed here. She hates it. Suzune is actually kind of winning in the
い
conversation.
ないかもしれないわね。でも彼が困った時助けられる存在。
笑わせないでよ。堀北先輩なんかに綾小路
He has plenty though. Not that he needs someone else to be the fall guy. For sure she's helped him. But it's not like he needed help from her, like to be bailed out. It's more, can you play this role for me and take orders?
少なくとも今はそうね。
先の未来では
実際に愛にで何かが起ころうとしているのね。
Imagine Suzune saves Koji from getting expelled. Imagine the plan where Koji gets expelled. He's already planned it out. And Suzune is ready to clutch. I bet there's something like that's gonna happen. We've already mentioned that in the past.
いけると思ってるわ。
We
あ
fighting?
くまで綾野浩
We
二
fighting?
先輩に会いに行く
Oh shit, here we go! Flipped! That's kind of crazy.
ああ待ってあげるから安心
The disrespect. The mental, just like bait, bro. Now she's gonna get tilted and say, oh my god, I'm getting looked down upon, literally, figuratively.
待ってあげるから安心して5分でも10分でも休んでいいよ
It's not fair. She can't. She honestly can't. It's impossible. How could she keep up? Ow. She got all martial
考え
arts.
が甘いな
Dude, White Room just straight up teaches you MMA. Like, how many martial arts do they teach you there? I mean, fucking Shiba Sensei was doing like Muay Thai. Fucking Kishida was doing like Tai Chi pose. Like, how many different sets of martial arts do they have?
考えが甘い
Ichika victim.
何者なのあなた。
なんていうか色々自分が思ってるより優秀じゃないから
Oh
何も
my
相
god.
談されないん
The
だよ
disrespect.
助けたいとか言って大丈夫
The insecurity.
そう
That's actually crazy. The level of like mental, just like torture she's doing when she's on the ground. White Room really teaches you like that, huh? Not just physically dominate, but mentally dominate. I wonder how much of this is projection from her own end. Like, what does she want to know? Well, like, Anna Koji actually thinks about
そん
her.
な自分がどう思われてるか知りたいんでしょ
そう直接彼の口から聞かせてもらうわ。
Suzune not falling for it. Ichika getting tilted more. It's fun how she changes the reaction so quick of like being pissed off to smiling like that. Suzune honestly has such a wholesome outlook. Suzune feels like the enlightened monkey just going like that, while Ichika's like the tiger being fucking angry.
だとして
The development in season 3 is crazy for Suzune.
話しててもイライラするだけだからもう
なんてパン
That's hype. I was wondering why Ibuki's not fighting. For a moment like that. She came back. She came back for her girlfriend, bro. Suzune and Ibuki, they're like that.
なんてパンチしてんの
Nice catch, literally.
あなたどうして
For
あん
you.
たを倒すのは私
Oh,
こんな
stop it. The only one that will beat you is me. Therefore, I'm gonna help you right now. But I hate you.
あんたを倒すのは私こんな一年に負けるとこなんて見たくないのよ
覚えてくださいねイブ
So
キ
cheeky.
先輩
Oh!
こいつとは
That was kind of awkward. The sound just did not match with what the visuals are happening. But sweeping kick? Dodged.
イブキ先輩
こいつとは私が遊ぶ
てる
You
の
gonna sacrifice
私に勝つ
yourself?
ためにこの試験を頑張ってきたんでしょ
あんただってステエリア意味ないし
これは私の戦いよ
It's our
負けそう
fight.
にな
あなたじゃ
Has she even landed a single hit here? It just kind of looks like it's also grazing. The kicks looks really nice though. Ibuki's attack feels somehow delayed the sound
ってる
design.
わけでしょそんなので逆転しても意味ないし
It feels like she's trying to obviously help Suzune, but on top of that, pay back Anna Koji for the water, right? You gotta go save.
意味ないし
Does she know?
これは私の戦いよ
負けそうになってたやつが優勢決めつけんなだったら目の前で
I'll prove you
証明してや
なら
Oh.
それなりの覚悟をやりなさいもしどちらか
The
が
last
最
minute
後不能になったら
teammate.
冗談でしょ
Wait.
私と同じグループに入りなさいほら離脱してグループのリタイアだけは防ぐの
This is weird. How you think that this is like a wholesome like unification between two haters? But like, it's actually like, no, it's like a suicide pact of competency. If we're teammates and one of us goes down like that, we're both done. So prove it that you can actually like keep up.
もしどちらかが再起不能になったら離脱してグループのリタイアだけは防ぐ。覚悟なしにこの戦いに
Oh,
入り込まない。
that's right. Straight up. Oh, that's like an ego test.
でも参加するのなら頼りにしたい。
あんたが1年に退学させられたんじゃ
Yeah, she don't want to see that
面
either.
白くない。
That's actually so awesome. These two are actually coming together in such a tsundere way. It all started from like season 1 to when they fought against each other. Obviously, Suzume was sick and couldn't really keep up.
あんたが1年に退学させられた。
Let's go, senpais. Team up.
悪い作戦じゃないよね。単独だし。でも一つだけ誤算があるよ。
What?
一人リタイアしてもだとだから。
What do you mean break?
力壊しちゃおうかな。
上等じゃない。
She's got such a murderous face whenever she gets serious like that.
どっちから壊しちゃおうかな。
上等じゃない。
I still think she's gonna win.
左や。
Okay. Nice martial arts. Yo! This is Mahito versus Nanami and Yuji if Mahito is winning. It's literally the reverse of that, where instead of getting banged up, he's like, nope, pop, 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 boom.
なんなのよこの1年。
Uh-huh.
まったくね。はいしないの。差は歴然なのに。
Toying?
まさか
Teasing? Buying time?
なめてるって
Stalling?
んのに。
に従ってもらうわ。
はあまっぴらごめんよ。
伊吹さん、あなたの格闘せずかに上回っている。
Acknowledged,
何
but
急に。
because you won't agree. That's actually amazing. Like, just like leadership here. Suzune realizes you need this fucking tool to work for you. Stop being like confrontational. Glaze her a little. Honestly, acknowledge the truth and then use her.
私に引けを取らない。いいえ、わずかに上回っているわ。勉強もできない。誰かと手も取り合えない。
No
それで
cooperation.
私
Be a person worthy of being my
それ
rival.
で私のライバルを自称するなんて、うぬぼれもいいところね。
はあ
そろそろ
Whoa.
伊吹美代さん、
Mio-san. Full name?
今のまま孤独に突き進
Ichika looks bored. She's like, what the fuck is going on right now? At least she like, I don't know what she's really doing. It looks like she's kind of stalling and buying time for something, right?
今のまま孤独に突き進めば、きっとどこかで退学の危機に見舞われる。それは私への完全敗北を意味するけど、いいのね。
Rival Dere. Everything is for the sake of beating Suzune. So you need to do all of this shit so that you're worthy of becoming Suzune's rival. This is a very fun way of changing Ibuki's, you know, mindset. Suzune honestly big brain for
私
this.
への完全敗北を意味するけど、いいのね。中途半端なところで退学後の最後まで食らいついて、私を脅かすくらいに成長して、
Whoa.
その強さを私に貸して。
Let's go!
ああもう分かった分かったから黙ってこの。
上出来よ。
One day I'd love to see Ibuki with long hair too. Suzune with the shorter hairstyle after season 3. Honestly, it kind of like matches Ibuki's style too. This is such a wholesome resolution between these two, which was such a one-sided rival. Honestly, I think Suzune is still on top right now because the entire conversation was her using her brain to try to make this tool work. To like appeal to her ego, acknowledging her strength, but still there's some parts lacking, and then contesting the rivalry. You really want to beat me, then like prove it.
でしょ。
上出来よ。
She's taking orders now. That's actually crazy. She's taking orders now.
作戦タイムは終了。
Okay. The movement. Oh shit. Ibuki always in the ground swinging. Something changed there. What was the reaction? Something was different. No way? No way? Nah, she gotta be selling this. Nah, she gotta be. No, something changed. There was a weird reaction. Did she get injured? Ibuki was just doing a capoeira kicks as usual. And then there's a moment where Suzune is coming in. And she should be able to guard it easily. What did she realize here? She realized something. It's kind of crazy how she would also use her left hand for the guard because the watch is literally there. Koji would never. You would have to do the other way around, right? Thank you, Zenobia, for the 10 months. Something was different. And that face? I thought that the senpais were going to be freshman victims. Never mind. Kohai correction. I don't believe this.
今のは
あなた致命的なまでにスタミナがないのね。
She's tired.
バレちゃった。先輩たちの前にちょっと一戦やってきたところです。
That's not a tiny fight. What the fuck? What was she up to recently? I don't know. She's just been kind of glazing Koji and then she kind of disappeared for a bit. Imagine Utomiya did this. Imagine Yagami did this. Kushida definitely didn't do this. Nerfed Ichika was going this hard. Okay, they're keeping the power scaling kind of ambiguous. A healthy Ichika probably could have won. But still cool to see, you know, the two senpais here being united winning.
何その怪我。
That's a crazy bruise.
先輩たちの前に
そんな状態で戦ってたってわけ。
Yeah.
誰にやられたか知りたい、と面白くなってきたけど、タイムアップかな。通りたいなら綾小路先輩を追いかける必要はもうないと思うけど、だってこと。
綾小路くんは
自分で確かめれば。
Someone that believes in Koji like that, I don't think would assume that he would be expelled. The way that she's talking kind of alludes to like it's the outcome will never be changed. There's no any point in going after Yanakoji Senpai. I think this is the other way around where you're hinting at like he's done. The teachers are gonna jump him, it's over. But it's actually the opposite. That like, no. You pissed him off one last time. He's gonna bury the teachers now and expel the teachers. Skishiro literally is about to get expelled. Call it retirement, call it whatever, his tenure is up, acting chairman. It's funny to imagine Koji expelled Skishiro.
小路先輩を追いかける必要はもうないと思うけど。
どうして綾小路くんは。
We'll
自分
find
で
out.
確かめれば。でも後悔する。
綾小路くんを追いかけるわ。
なら私も行く。
Ichika's legs look fucking mangled. The crisscross looks like they're fucking twisted.
なら私も行く。綾小路がピンチだって言うならそばで。
That was a good moment. The girls had a great moment. I want to be there to laugh if Anakoji's in trouble is crazy, considering he gave her water. Ibuki just has such a nasty attitude, but she's honestly funny. She's great content. Suzune and Ibuki, this is a great friendship. Rivalry. Hate friendship. It's weird, it's complicated. Big development though. Thanks to Ichika.
ピンチだって言うならそばで見て笑っ。
Senpai's actually kind of won. It was 2v1. It was a nerfed freshman. But it's not any freshman. It's a white room agent and a graduate of the 5th generation. I think this is a pretty crazy feat for Suzune and Ibuki, which also just highlights how crazy Ichika is. Alright, prime content time. Oh! Good God! This fight's actually insane! Holy shit, the movement! Actually crazy. What the fuck is going on? And it's not even random bullshit happening either. The hand-to-hand combat is so beautiful to see. Look, he goes for Shiba Sensei immediately. Look. Here's Shiba. Skishiro next. Holy shit. Parry Shiba. Woo! That's a crazy cut. He literally caught Shiba's Muay Thai kick, throws it, gets ready for Skishiro's fucking jabs. What? Class of the Elite getting this kind of fight storyboarding. What a timeline to be in. God, I fucking love my life. I can't believe this anime is getting this adaptation. Thank you, Ader of Cubs, for the 10 months. Thank you, thank you. Wow.
挟み撃ちを果たして正解と言えますかね。
やっぱり油断できない人ですね。
嫌がる仕事を率先してやるのが私の仕事です。
Nobody else wants to do? I feel like he volunteered. I feel like he stepped up to do this shit. I feel like if you think about what happened in the first time he made Skishiro, what was it? It was with Arisu and Anakoji. And the first time we met him, he immediately sweeped Arisu's fucking crippled leg and then put his elbow on Koji like that. He does this for the love of the game. Don't lie to me, bro.
追い上がる仕事を率先してやるのが私の仕事です。
地に持ち込まなければ
Take out Shiba first.
不利か。
理事長代理。
のないところで
Oh! Kiryuin. Wonder what Kiryuin's thinking when she sees two teachers ambushing a student. I would kind of hope that Koenji might pull up. That'd be really hype, right? Koenji and Koji fighting together. You know what? Kiryuin though? That might be just as good.
こんな人気のないところで
No
学生を相
way.
手に少し前から見物させていただいていたのだが2対1の状況
She been watching it for a while?
少し前から見物させていただいていたのだが2対1の状況が見て
反応はなかったはずですが。
GPS.
もしかしてこれが原因
Kiryuin team is so
腕
good.
時計が後を絶たない試験です。
Thank you,
手を
technical
貸していた
issues.
だけるんですか。
So like even though if you break it, it would go alarm and it would be bad. There is a way to manipulate and rig it such that the alarm doesn't really go off, but the GPS is down. I think they might have mentioned that a couple last episodes.
やれやれ。腕時計の故障が後を絶たない試験。
Let's
事情は知らな
go.
いが先輩として後輩を守るのは当然だろう
That's right, a senpai should be protecting her kohai. Right after we saw a scene with Ibuki and Susan, they beating down a kohai. Anyways,
先輩として後輩を守るのは当然だろう
yeah.
しかしどうしてここに。
気が気になってな結果的に随分
The violence is so extra.
役に立てるかはわからないがおそらくそう長くは持たないだろう
Like, where could she have learned how to fight? These are White Room assassins that's learned like so many different like mixed martial art styles. Kiryuin just feels like a random person who's just really hype and talented. For the first time, we'll see how she
お
fights.
そらくそう長くは持たない
That jump was crazy. We gotta think about that. Remember the superhero landing jump? It was a crazy scene. Probably too much to, you know, power skill her by. But that was superhuman-like.
ですよ。
言ってくれる
柴先生。
しかし綾野浩二
I kind of appreciate how Shiba Sensei just does his job. He never asks or questions or he just takes the, or he's just like a fucking robot. He just does his job.
します。
Employee of the month.
彼女の対処はお任せします。
とそれらしい格好はできないのか
は
A better
い
front?
ざという雰囲気
あ、人を殴った経験は
Oh, whoa. I think she's saying get real. That was a really cool line.
はい
ざという
Show me the pose of a man facing his destiny. I think she realizes like even though she was watching him fight 2v1 and he was still kind of doing well, she's like, you're not serious, bro. There's more. Show me. Cool
人
scene
を
here.
殴った経験は
私は淑女だぞあるわけないじゃないかな一度
This is her first fight. This is her first ever fight. She's never actually hit anyone. Debuting against a teacher? Shiba Sensei, this is gonna look bad on you, bro. You might get fired even if you're employed a
マ
month.
ジですか。
心配するな一度くらい殴ってみ
She wanted to
決着をつ
fight.
けましょう。理事長代理。
私だけなら勝てる。見せてもらいましょうか。
You change stances.
君の本当の実力を。
Yeah, the poses are so epic and cutie. No more Tai Chi, I don't think. The overall pose changed. He's getting more
見せ
raw.
てもらいましょうか。君の本当
Oh
の実力
shit.
を。
He's actually smiling. Why is he doing this? Is he having fun? Part of me feels like he's actually having a lot of fun. And this is the most fun he's had outside of White Room. Like rather than trying to just take down Anakoji on orders of Anakoji Papa, part of me just feels like he's also pursuing his own freedom here. He wants to feel something. Feel something by fighting kids. More aggressive. Oh. Pop, 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 pop. Dude, the close hand quarters, hand to hand, so good. Holy shit. The speed. speed! This is some Ip Man shit, bro! What? What? You see all the shit Koji's doing? Unreal.
認めますよ。
Masterpiece!
紛れもない最高傑作だ。
That's actually so hype. He's bleeding, acknowledging it was the masterpiece. Koji just looking down.
君は紛れもない最高傑作だ。
The greatest.
手荒なくしくて仕方ありませんね。
I just wish that he might take off his jacket. Like he's like, now let me get serious for a second.
楽しくて仕方ありませんね。
Oh, new stance? Oh! Pocket sand! Pocket sand! Hey man, if it works, it works. Whoa! What? Pocket sand? Pocket taser! Okay, I thought he activated Chidori for a second. Bro, he wearing the fucking Naruto jumpsuit. Why? Instead of a Rasengan, maybe he's a Sasuke enjoyer. I thought I heard a Chidori coming in for a second or something. Maybe the visuals or audio is glitching. A taser? Unreal.
どうしてわかっ
視線とあえて隙を見せたことに。
さて、
Ah! He's him. That's her first fight. I want Kiryu to really deliver. Maybe keep it close, you know, rather than be in this position. But this is a trained assassin, man. I feel like we are now recognizing Shiba Sensei and overhyping Kiryuin, who also is just doing her first fight.
見せたことに。
どうしますか？
Retire, bury him. Tase him, bury him. What are you gonna
残
do?
念に
Another ship?
どうやって
Tamashiro!
船を呼び出したんです。
Chaps?
根回しはした。
D クラスの生徒がここで倒れていると報告しました。
Okay.
先の事件で確認済み
God damn, she looking nice.
最初から
I need to see Chabashiro fight. Can she fight? I want to believe she can
この
fight.
事件で確認済みです。
Hell yeah.
からこれ。
半端に脅したのは
She's not even looking at Skishiro or Koji. She's straight up just looking straight forward. Because she's too busy aura farming, bro. Rather than turning her head and acknowledging the scene, she's like, nope. Nope, hold the pose.
向かうのは先の事件
I see the tracksuit, Chabs.
一ノ瀬を中途半端徹底的に処理しないと。
You should have really tortured her until she lost her memories. But you're too soft, Skishiro. That's why you lose.
そのような物騒な真似はできません。
I'm just the teacher, bro. I could never do something so violent as a man that set up a 2v1 of two grown men jumping a high school kid and then at the last minute resort fucking use pocket sand and then pulled out a taser to try to like put him down. Come on, bro. He would never do something violent though.
聖職者ですよ。そのような物
最後に一つ聞かせ
I just... My Queen of Thorns. My Dragon Queen. Why couldn't have they kept it close? Ambiguous. Have her standing against Shiba. Why does it have to be so one-sided after she pulled up like that? It's such a bad look. Maybe this is intentional to like develop her later on from this failure, right? I hope that's the case. Or else it just feels like, damn, she just pulled up just to get the aura gone.
最後に一つ聞かせてください。あなたは本気で俺を退学させようとはいくらでもあったはず。
買いかぶりすぎですよ。
His true intention.
そして叶いませんでした。
Watch there be some crazy roundabout way where Skishiro was actually looking after Koji this entire time and protecting him from Ana Koji's dad. Why is he talking like this? There was other ways to actually get him expelled. No, what do you mean? I was doing my best. Why is he acting like this, bro? What's he hiding? What are you doing, bro?
私は全力で君のため
What is Kishiro's motive, really?
天沢さんに伝言をお願いできます。
Ichika!
に背き続けたあなたは失格の烙印を
Ichika fired!
好きにするように。
So now it's literally confirmed. Ichika was the assassin that was in the first episode intro in the in the hood. But the status of Yagami is still vague. I want to believe he's still like somehow related, is it not? For failing to obey orders, you're being declared a failure. How is it not? You are literally telling me that a person who took orders didn't even listen to said orders. It's literally fucking aligning with everything he described the agent from being. If this is not the case and you're misdirection again, then it's such a disingenuous way of presenting the assassin.
命令に背き続けたあなたは失格の烙印を押される。猿も好きにするように。
Like, do you understand how ridiculous it is to say that Ichika is not the assassin at this point? After she's literally revealed that she is from the White Room, after Skishiro is acknowledging that she didn't obey the orders, just like how the assassin didn't obey the orders in the Hosen arc in the beginning. Like, at this point, to say she's not, you're just trolling. Like, that's not good writing. This is the most bullshit fucking misdirection, giving the audience 99% of what's actually presented and saying, actually, nah, it's not.
あがいてみせてください。
Okay.
見事だったな、綾野。
He really walking away, inspiring him. Struggle to the very end. I will witness it.
どうぞ最後まであがいて。
見事だ。
Shabashira still does aura farm and she just pulled up just to aura farm on the boat. She has no lines. She's just here to take the teacher away.
見事だったな、綾野浩二。このことは誰にも話さない。
I won't tell anyone about this either, Kiryu, we didn't see that
誰
fight.
にも話さない。だが、いろいろ話を。
別な家庭事情がありまして。
Shabashira just not moved. Dude, she just holding that fucking pose to the bitter end.
複雑な家庭事
She won't even acknowledge Skishiro. Skishiro just going away on his own boat. Shabashira just pulled up just.
それは安易に踏み込んでいいことではなさそうだ。
You hear that?
なるほど。それは安易に踏み込んでいいことではなさそうだ。
Pry into. Don't pry into my life. Pry into. Aw, the girls are here. That's actually so wholesome that Suzune and Ibuki pulled up here just for Koji, even though Ichika knew that it's gonna be fine. Probably that's what she was assuming, right? That's actually so wholesome that, like, they care that much. Koenji luxury yacht time? Aw, yeah, banquet time. Who won? Rankings. Koenji win?
山が入ったが、俺との約束を忘れるんじゃねえぜ。
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that Katsuragi didn't really do much after Ryuin kind of like hyped up Katsuragi saying he's gonna take it to the finish line. Ryuin's so cool that he took the L for Koji, man. Out of the friendship, class unity.
俺との約束を忘れるんじゃねえぜ。
いつでも行ってきてください。
What about Shinohara? Is she saved?
則
傭兵として戦っていただき、
Mercenary work.
安易に約束してよかったのか
Any request?
首を絞めるようなものですから。
His request is gonna be his downfall? That's kind of crazy to say he noose around his own neck.
ってもらう
私の希望は一つ。
Aww.
綾野浩二君とすることです。
You wanna fight too? You wanna fight too? No, a different match. Like chess.
焦る必要はないでしょう。
I mean, considering how the action sequences have been developing in this show, it would be so funny if Arisu actually has been training behind the scenes and one of these days she's gonna stop acting like a little, you know, limping cripple and throw away the fucking cane and just stands up. That'd be hilarious. That'd be crazy.
学校生活が残っているのですから。
Pseudo Ike Shinohara! Hey. Hey. So. Wow, he treats me like shit. That's it? Obviously, we can't make it a big deal in public. Watson go talk to like Iska or something. Different girls, Narase. Kind of crazy what he did. It was a crazy scene when they kissed. They actually kissed. But then the events that happened afterwards kind of insane. More Anakoji victims. Sato. Matsushita isn't though. This is Matsushita, right? She's just smart and mysterious in her own ways. Sato though is yikes.
なんでもない
Suzune? Hey Tool. Ranking time. Skishida just in a suit. Oh, what a day, bro. What a fucking day, huh? Yeah, we put the orange jumpsuit out. That was a crazy day. I pulled up on a student and used a taser on him, and now I'm going to act like nothing happened and announce the
結
results.
果発表よ
Yo, where's Chabs at? Is she aura farming? No, Chabs is still actually on the boat, just holding that pose. Katsuragi, appalled at Ibuki's diet. Same with Hiyori.
無人島試験
Ibuki tired of just eating beef jerky in the tent. Hey, Ryu in class! Let's go!
無人島試験
Big A!
長らく
Big
ご苦
Albert!
労様でしたさっくご苦労様でした
Bitch acting like he did something. You know, Kiriyama's an interesting case because he didn't win, but he didn't lose. Do you understand what I'm saying? He did nothing that like wowed me, but he also didn't really take any L's, and he was very aware, and his leadership and coordination was actually like applaudable. So it's like a really like, it's honestly a net positive, to be honest, the more I think about it. He played it safe. He played it very safe. He did it well.
試験長
He is a
まずは
nonchalant
退学
merchant
ペナル
aura.
ティを受ける下位5グループの代表者名を通達します
First thing we announce is the bottom 5 who gets expelled. Alright, you bums. You better eat the fucking buffet and get the fuck out, bro. You're swimming
を
home.
受ける下位5グループ D クラス
Muto? Who?
3年 D クラス川上
It's just Hosen's monkeys, bro. It's literally just a bunch of who's from Hosen's class, bro.
3年 C
Class 3C. This is freshman, right? No, it's third. It's Nakamo's NPCs. Wait. It's not what? This is still a bunch of who's. Hosen better than Nagumo confirmed as a leader? Not really. Wait a minute. And to be... What's worse, being expelled at freshman or being expelled at senior year? Definitely senior year. Cause you just wasted that time. Damn. Nagumo really was the most fraudulent though. Kiriyama looked better than Nagumo this arc. Nagumo, talking all that shit, wanted to actually fight Koji based on his word, got pushed down, got his girl stolen, not that he ever had Ichinose, and got told, hey man, you better watch yourself, bro. After he said like, I'm gonna get serious. And then now his class is just getting expelled. Not his class, but his
ペナル
years.
ティを受ける下位5グループの代表者名を通達します
Wow.
3年 D クラス3年 C クラス勝俣
Damn.
B クラス
Yo, the senpai suck!
救済措置は行われなかったため以上15名が以上15名がそのまま
The 15 members of these groups will be expelled, as no measures were taken to save them, because Nagumo would never save them. They're sacrificial pawns. Honestly, it feels like they're taking the fall for Nagumo's
救済
failures.
措置は行われなかった
All third years. This is the most fraudulent fucking senior class, man. Manabu would be laughing at them. Oh my god.
南雲が救済するものと
Nah.
3組の発表を行います
Koenji! 2A.
坂柳アリスグループ
Nice queen!
261点
Let's go! 261! 261. You add Ibuki's and Suzune's points together, they barely beat this Arisu.
坂柳アリスグループ261点
Okay.
南雲みやびグループ
He's not even here. He got embarrassed so hard by Koji, he didn't even show up to the Ore ceremony. Because it doesn't matter how he won, because everyone else basically sacrificed himself for Nagumo's points to be inflated. Yet what really happened? The 15 third years were just expelled because of Nagumo's incompetency, low-key. This is sad. This is actually so sad. What's Nagumo gonna do? He needs to have a crazy redemption. He needs to do something insane in the next season, or else it just looks so bad on him. Like, this one guy at the table just looking down, the look of defeat. We're literally celebrating second place, and it's a look of defeat.
61点 A クラス南雲みやびグループ
You know what's actually even funnier the more I think about this? Nagumo's entire thing was about individual meritocracy. to not be held back by your class, to have a system that rewards you for what you can do. Yet what did he do? What did he do? His class, his entire year sacrificed himself for him. There's nothing individualistic there. Like his entire like ideology contradicts the way that like he performed. This is like Hassan talking about socialism when he's just a fucking wearing like a $5,000 shirt and like all these like rich, you know, it's just like you have to act your word. You have to live your ideology. You can't just say this shit and then be the exact opposite and then to lose to. It's just honestly pretty pathetic. This is pretty pathetic. What did he do individually? What do you mean? What do you mean not really? Literally, the points were inflated. Everyone else was clearing the way for Nagumo. And I acknowledge that, like, okay, he kind of like proved himself in the second year. Therefore, he united the entire class. But this performance, if you really think about it, it is fucking embarrassing and completely goes against everything he stands for. Empty spot. Impressive 325. Ah! What's the gap? 325 versus? That's my goat. Koenji barely inches it out by 2 points. Yet he actually lived up to Nagumo's philosophy. Individual meritocracy. No team, nobody. He did it himself. And he probably had a fun time and a light work. Like, he probably didn't even go all out, to be honest. Unfortunately, now, he won't help Suzune in the yacht. Maybe he will. Maybe he's in a good mood. I bet he's just gonna, you know, enjoy his time and the luxury amenities. But he actually fucking did it. This is the greatest arc of Classroom the Elite. Not only do we have crazy fucking battle shonen fights out of nowhere, but also my favorite character actually did something who never does anything. This is like Shanks in One Piece actually stepping in to do something. This is unreal. That's fucking crazy. Best arc. Easily best arc for me. He actually tried and he won. Yeah, hate all you want, losers. Fucking hate all you want. Your NPCs forgettable. Don't even know your name. You don't even have names. Shinohara saved? How was Shinohara saved? Nagumo's class fucked up. Nagumo fucked up. There was some weird planning and scheming behind the scenes with Koji and Arisu and Ryuen and stuff, but at the end of the day, hey, it worked out. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Beautiful. Time is money. Yeah. A wink? Horikatagor. That's right. You thought I couldn't do it? Watch. This is what happens when I try. Okay. This means that Koenji really is gonna fuck off until the end of third year though, isn't it? We're gonna pay for this. We're gonna pay for this. The conditions were such that if he gets first place, he has absolute freedom to do whatever the fuck he wants. Doesn't mean he's not gonna participate. Sometimes I'm sure there's gonna be moments that causes him to actually step in for his own personal desires that overlaps with our desires, but like, he's just gonna go on dates now. He doesn't care. I think he deserves it. I would rather him pop off and have a highlight reel and win like this definitively and then chill out for the rest of the story rather than him do nothing. You know what? No, I'm happy. I'm perfectly fine with that. Like, it's unfortunate, but I would rather have him peak like this than have nothing.
素直に
これで俺たちは2度目の D クラスだ。
What? Another season where your purpose, I question. I'm still fucking pissed about season 1. About the time investment we put into this character, yet there has been no payoff. And people are saying, just wait. You've been telling me just wait since season 3, bro. I remember reacting to season 3 fucking trailer where I'm talking about break Arisu's other leg and people in the comments like, just bro, wait. Sakura gonna do something. It's season 4 now. Bro, like what are we doing?
たちは2度目の D クラス脱出
Shoutouts to Yukimura though. Yukimura the GOAT. He didn't really have that much screen time or much to do this time. But the friend group, it is special. We do have to have a very important friend group.
手に詰め寄った
Oh, look at this, look at this. Man, that gap in Class A to Class B is crazy. BCD, it's honestly just like, it could switch at any time. Class A, 1206, what the fuck?
レートポイントも大幅に増額だ
Nice.
クラスの士気も上がるだろうな
あなたも何
Oh, who is this tomboy girl?
か
Interesting.
の言う通りかもしれないわねあなたも何事もなかったようだし
Yeah, just celebrate.
それがいい俺もいつにもな
He thinks he's so tough. You have a monologue, bro. One more time. Have one more thing where it's just like, I don't see you as a friend.
変わらない何もな
I don't think Suzune really understood Anakoji there. She's just smiling and having fun. This feels reminiscent to season 1 at the end. When Horikita Suzune acknowledges Koji as a friend and Koji has a crazy fucking monologue. Something's changed, something's doesn't. Kushida! Oh! Look at that transition, bro. Ichinose? Ryun? I'm still so mad he didn't do anything still! Yo, Kita, when are you gonna do something, Kita-senpai? And also Yagami and Utomiya. I'm kinda hyped up for them. I'm excited to see what they can do later. He's actually having a mental breakdown. He's actually having a mental breakdown. Can he recover? I don't know if he can. After getting pushed down, that one push down and Koji saying know your place, that was it. Hosen? Why are they making it look like Ryun gouts Hosen's eye out? Nanase? Ichika? Who could have Ichika have fought? Maybe it really was Nanase, man. Maybe both were simping for Koji's affection. I don't know. Like this. Who else could it have been? Nanase can't be that strong. Did you not see the supersonic boom kicks that was happening? What are you talking about, bro? Now, post-credit scene? Yeah? Oh! Yes. Yes. I don't know when, but yes. We're going all the way. We're going all the fucking way. Are you kidding me? Of course we're gonna go all the fucking way. Look at all the effort they made to change the 4th season, man. If it is confirmed like that, basically what does this mean? This means that this has nothing to do with the performance of this season, but it was already in plan from the beginning, right? Whenever you have second core, second season, whatever, right after the first season ended, it always means they already had that plan, right? This is a soul leveling season 1 to 2 moment, not a 2 to 3 moment. Do you know what I'm saying? Brilliant. Yeah, we can expect something to happen pretty soon. I think 2027, I think a 1 year gap, 2027 summer or something, I could totally see that happening. Unreal. The hype was real. I remember the day that we covered the new promotional picture that came out. It was a set of stairs and new character models. And I remember people that were dooming and shitting on hating saying, oh my god, it looks so fucking bad. And I said, just wait. Just wait. Let it cook. And then more PVs came out. More new designs, right? New character models. And people are still dooming. And I said, you know what? This shit looks more closer to light novel stuff. Let it cook. And then it happened. And then people realized like, wait, 19 episodes? Did the pacing get fixed? Wait, what is this new art style? What is this new direction? Like what? Unreal. Lurch stepped locked in and they decided to go like pretty hard. 16 episodes. Lurch stepped in and decided to like just go extra hard for second year content. Classroom of the Elite has always been in this weird situation where the story is so peak, yet the anime production value seems to be quite limited, whether it be the pacing issues, the cut content, right? Janky, wonky animation happening here and there. There were a lot of ups and downs, but it was a very beloved show. And now this time, I feel like this was the most polished Classroom Elite has been. I don't know what the cut content was, but I feel like it's not as bad as the previous seasons, especially considering they went 16 episodes. That first, like, 4-episode drop, that was fucking beautiful. And the motion of Coat there truly, like, made me realize the show is still more alive than ever. Like, this is a very niche show. In my opinion, it is quite a niche show that a lot of people shit on because, you know, it tries to be edgy and smart with all that stuff, right? And for it to, like, be in the 4th season, to have this kind of change in the production value, to have it just animate one of the best arcs that I've witnessed, like, my enjoyment of this show has never been higher. My anticipation of the future seasons has never been higher. And I'm just so happy for the fans of this show that, like, you're getting perhaps what you deserve. Because again, right? A lot of historical context of people dooming and hating and whining. And I think this is the best it's ever looked. I'm just so happy. Regarding the episode, it was fucking hype. A lot of still mysteries unsolved. Regarding the person that Anokoji had K-track, right? There was something going on with that. There was some stuff with, you know, Utomiya, Yagami too. Kind of still hidden of who, you know, Ichika fought. Maybe it was Narase, maybe not. There's some missing point. But still, the episode, I think, concluded in a really wholesome way where Ibuki and Suzune, you know, they unite over their rivalry. And Ichika, you know, she's still glazing and she was really fun too. Ichika, honestly, I wouldn't say she carried the show, but she was one of the fan favorite characters of this season. I see why people are hyping her up when the promotional pictures showed up. Koji versus Kishiro and Shiba, I think, was unironically great. The hand-to-hand contact, the choreography, the in and out, the Shiba sensei and, you know, what Tsukishiro, like, basically fighting with Anokoji in the middle layer, in and out, bam, bam, seamlessly. The transitions, it's actually fucking peak. This is some insane, like, taijutsu that you would see from fucking Naruto, you know? Just so fucking hype. And Koenji pops the fuck off. What more could I ask for? I don't even know. Like, I'm full. I am so full and I'm so happy. Just so happy for Code. Of all the animes, right? To get this kind of change in direction, like, I'm just so happy. 9 out of 10. I know I'm glazing. I know that I have a bias. And this, at the end of the day, still isn't, like, one of the best quality shows of this season. No. But still, that story I just love so fucking much. And then the historical context of this anime, boiling to this point. 9 out of 10. Fuck it, send it. I don't care. That's it from me. If you're still here, though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlists for even more content. And until next time, take care.